So this week on Ask a Jack, we are talking about how students at the age of 18, when they graduate from high school, will join the military to get a college education. And what we really want to focus on is the fact that, yeah, there are scholarships out there for students if they work hard and have the right grades, but not everyone has that opportunity because they have other things going on at home. So we want to know how you guys feel about students joining the military specifically to get a college education, and if you think that an education or a higher education should be that hard to access without getting in mega debt.
Okay, but I feel like there should be other options. I don't feel like you should have to go to the military and fight for your life just to get your school paid for and have a living. There should be other options like scholarships, other things available for students, that's struggling and needs help paying for their school.
And I'm an education major, so education is really important to me. And why I chose education, to be an education major, is because I want to go to the schools with kids that can't really have access to a decent education. The education that I was fortunate enough to have because I'm from a big town, so we have good teachers. And that's why it made me want to teach, because I wanted to be able to give back in that way, because it's important to me that everyone gets education and has the appropriate opportunities to it.
Right.
At the same time, I think it's okay for people to go into the military to get an education, because that's what one of my best friends, he's currently serving in the Air Force. He is currently stationed in New Mexico, and that's exactly why he joined, was he wanted to serve our country, but he also wanted to get an education. And so I think it's a viable way. I don't think it should be the only way, if that makes sense, because I think everyone should have an opportunity to get education and get the education they need and they deserve. But at the same time, I don't think it's a bad option.
I think it should be other options, like things you can go sign up for and get things done, because not a lot of times people don't want to go out there and put their life on the line just for money and things like that. So I think it should be other options out there for people who are not able, because then you have to sign up, go through all this paperwork, get put on, things like that. So it should be other ways to go around and get in school.
I feel like that's the only choice they have. It's either you're gonna go to the military for free education, or you take out loans and be in debt after school.
I don't think that that people should feel like they need to go to the military just to get an education. I think education should be made more affordable for everyone. So people that can't afford to go to college don't have to be like, oh, I have to join the military in order to get an education.
For me personally, I think the military offers a good solution to some people who don't have the ability to go to college, but I think the issue is that there are many people who that isn't an option for, either for health reasons or other preventative reasons that they can't join the military. So then when the cost of college is so much and that these people don't have the available funds, then we're limiting their ability to further themselves, and you're limiting their ability to make more and be a more productive member of society.
I think that having to go to the military just to get an education is not that it's wrong, it's just you never know what's going to happen. You never know if a war's going to start, or you don't know something could happen, time changes your plan sometimes. So I think that if that's not fair for them, because it's well, you're gonna go serve time, but then you never know if you're gonna come back or not. It's all of those dreams that you had are just gonna be gone. It's I guess not for no reason, but just because you didn't have that chance or that opportunity. So I think there should definitely be more resources and stuff, trying to more help for them, than rather than just military, this is your answer, this is what you should do. And I don't know, a lot of times I do feel a lot of people just go to the military for an education and then end up not being able to, just because of different things that happen.
Yeah.
My thing is, I completely understand the dilemma, but I don't have much of an opinion on it because I don't have a solution for the problem.
That's okay.
I feel like if that's what they decide to do, then that's obviously they thought that was best for them at the time, and so they have decided to do that, and maybe that they'll see that it is a good opportunity for them, and so I just wish that there was a solution, that somebody could come up with a solution, that there is a happy medium, and that kids don't have to do that to get an education. I wish the education in general wasn't so expensive, so we had to be faced with that dilemma.
I need like a drum I can carry around with me so I can do sick beats. Come to the pine vault.